So what is this? What are you going to do to me?
We're going to hook up some electrodes to your head, and we're going to look at the electrical activity in different parts of your brain, and they're going to be an indication of what state you're in. Okay, so when you perform in sport, you play tennis, right?
Yes.
You play golf.
No.
You're going to play golf today. That's right.
Well, I can tell you right now what state I'm in.
Here we go with the headgear again. This time, a brand new helmet designed to pick up my brain waves.
Oh, this is a rubberized one. I've never had one like that. So I'm getting
A little softer.
I know all the fashions in these caps.
You do. That's a new one, isn't that right, Steve?
Yeah, it's very
That's
nice.
the newest.
This is probably nice for streetwear. Blinking. 1, 2.
With my brain online, it's time to choose my putter.
Well, this seems nice. I don't know.
You
I
like
don't know
that
what's
one?
good or not. Well, how would I know?
Feel.
Feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look and feel. You got it.
Oh, that seems nice. What, is this part of it, picking your
It's
putter,
good.
so I feel like I'm in touch with it? Always be in
You're
touch
gonna
with
be.
your putter,
That's
folks.
right.
Okay. Are you sure Tiger Woods started this way?
Exactly.
About 7.
As I make each putt, Debbie's asked me to rate how I feel about it on a scale of 1 to 10.
That seemed pretty good, like a 7 or 8. Another 8.
Nice.
A 6. 8.
We've come here to Arizona State
Nice.
University, straight from
Nice.
Calgary. And my quiet eye training is paying
Wow.
off.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Pretty
5,
good, huh?
6. Yeah.
You know, it's. I mean, you've been keeping track, but
6 out of
it
20.
feels like I got closer when I thought that, and I felt better about it. You know, I mean, there seemed to be a real correspondence there.
And you smiled.
And I smiled, huh?
Yeah.
I smiled when? Before I shot?
When you were getting ready.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I started to notice that. I was starting to feel.
smiling.
In fact, I was starting to actually toward the end. I was starting to get the feeling, this doesn't make any difference. It's fun. I'm just playing. There's a
That's
hole,
right.
and I'll just swing. I'll let the ball go in the hole. Very.
It turns out that without
Very
realizing it,
nice.
I'd been doing pretty much what
Nice
Debbie's
putt.
research suggests is the key to good putting. Getting the two halves of my brain in balance.
As you're getting ready and you're preparing and you're reading the line and you're making decisions, the left hemisphere, which is your analytic side, your verbal side, your self-talk, is going to be quite active. As you get closer and closer to actually moving the club, the left hemisphere must quiet. That's the consistent finding we've had through all the sports. It must quiet, and in essence, the right hemisphere becomes a little more active. Right hemisphere is your rhythm, timing, balance, coordination, creativity, imagery. And so what you achieve in the last second before you move, which is where you're still focusing attention, you achieve a state of balance, in essence, between the two hemispheres. There we go.
Well, how about if we do it that way?
So the question is, how do you get your brain into a state of balance?
Okay. Now, what's the idea? Just to go back and forth?
No, the idea is to
What?
balance.
Oh, balance.
idea-
Oh, balance. That isn't easy. Well, that's impossible. Whoa!
Exactly what balancing my body has to do with balancing my brain isn't immediately obvious. But as I stop trying to figure out how to balance a left brain activity and let my body take care of itself, helped by a little right brain imagery, things get easier.
No, I'm a cloud.
Very good.
Every time I think I'm a cloud,
That's your imagery.
it balances. That's really weird.
That's your imagery. That's excellent. You're done.
I'm done.
You're done. Very good. Okay, we're gonna have you putt.
Have me putt now?
Yep.
Okay, over down there by the hole. 8.
Beautiful.
Also 8.
The EEG confirmed my brain was more balanced after balancing my body,
8.
and I'm giving better ratings to my putts.
That felt good. 8 or 9.
Now that's a competitor. They always put the last one in the hole. That's true.
But Debbie isn't finished getting my brain into the right putting mode. Just as I'm getting used to the idea that relaxing and letting go is what's important, here I am on a stationary bicycle getting all pumped up.
60 seconds. Okay. We don't give you much warm down on this one. Putter. We're going to hook you in. It'll take a couple seconds for the signals to come in.
Yeah.
We're on.
This time, my EEG shows my brain is definitely revved up. But crucially, the extra activity is still pretty well balanced between the two hemispheres.
It seemed like about a 7 or an 8. 8. 8.
That was a nice putt. That's in. My
That's an
tape
in?
can't
Okay.
stop it. That's a nice putt.
9.
Beautiful putt.
And I knew it was 9 before I saw it go in.
Excellent.
That was good, too. That was like 9.
Beautiful.
Last one in.
That's right. Always last
You
one.
should tell me that on every shot.
But you know what? When we get your arousal state up, just like here, if we say last putt and we get your arousal up, that means you have more activity to work with. And you focus it, which you did beautifully on that putt, the ball goes in the hole.
That's true for me on the stage, too. Before I go on stage, I do a lot of exercises.
That's right.
And the audience, of course, gets you up.
Yes.
You know, and there's an excitement, it's very interesting that that extra charge you get helps you concentrate sometimes.
Debbie has got me tuned up just in time for one of those little surprises the producers of the show love to pull every now and then. Also invited to Debbie Cruz's lab today is a real golfer, LPGA tournament player Tina Toombs.
It's luck.
How much of the game is putting, Tina?
The older I get, the more I think that putting is basically all of the game. I mean, it comes down to hitting a drive. I mean, I don't think you have to think as much over a drive. At least I don't. I don't think as much over a tee shot as I do over a putt.
Tina's here to add her expert brain to Debbie's EEG data.
Oh.
But also, I'm just now discovering, to put me under pressure and up the ante on my newfound putting skills.
I think what we'll do now is we're going to go sets of 5, and we'll look at number of putts made and go back and forth and maybe put a little money on the condition.
So how many did you make?
That's what we usually do.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember. I have it right here, Tina.
It's all right.
I'm so competitive, it's just unbelievable. Everybody thinks I'm a nice guy. Is that the hole over there? It's a little thing we developed at the Institute.
Debbie has done several studies on what golfers call choking.
And you get $1 for every one you make.
I know. Trying to make me nervous.
That's when anxiety about performing under pressure means your game falls apart.
1 for 1.
But you've never played?
No.
Of course, I was getting a little help from the special rules of this particular green.
2 for 2.
Or count that, even though it's the speed?
If it goes through.
Are you serious? So I can belt it, and even if it goes through, it's in?
Can we have a little quiet on the golf course?
Sorry, but I'm trying to get it in the hole.
You know how many years I've devoted to this game?
It feels as though with my quiet eye and newly balanced brain at work, and most importantly, with low expectations, I can do no wrong.
See, now I think that's a made putt. That was terrible.
Tina, who clearly should be beating the pants off me, is having a hard time.
Get in.
That's how hard I'm going to start hitting them. There it is. Good putt.
Beautiful. She doesn't have a chance of getting the ball in the hole in the state that she's in, because the state is having the perception that she should be beating and winning the match. What Alan's doing is he's looking at the hole, going there, coming back, getting to the bottom of his breath and go. His mechanics aren't anywhere near as solid as hers, but he's putting the ball in the hole.
Are we done?
Actually, you can just pay him. No, I'm just...
Now, here's the thing. You have a lifetime of experience hitting real, playing real golf. This is a toy thing that's all chaotic. I mean, you couldn't even, it was different. All the bumps were different every couple of times you hit. It doesn't matter to me. My whole experience in golf is on this stupid rug. So.
But you should play.
If I could take this rug out to the golf course, I'd be great. Okay, step back.
If only.
I almost fell over.
Once out on the driving range, my true golfing skills are quickly exposed.
Okay,
What, now what?
you're hitting the ball.
But even here, apparently, things aren't hopeless. The Arizona State Research Program that Debbie Cruz is part of is best known in golfing circles for its work on imaging.
You gotta finish
The pro golfer Phil Mickelson ascribed a recent tour win, at least in part, to imaging techniques he'd learned here at ASU.
What we're going to do at this point is we're going to put an image in first of what you want to have happen. There's two things you can do. You can put an image of the ball flying, landing in that target, okay, and that's going to prep everything to set up the motor program to perform. Then the other thing is you can put an image in of how you want to swing. Do you have any idea of how you swing?
Well, of course not.
I don't think so.
No.
So we're going to skip that one.
So here we go, a little arousal. Add a pinch of imagery. There's the ball sailing into the target. Stir in a little brain balancing, and for old time's sake, top it all off with a nice quiet eye.
Yeah!
Where was it?
Just in front.
Just in front?
Beautiful.
But enough about me. The real reason we're here is to see Tina at work out here where it counts while Debbie is actively monitoring her brain, something that's never been done before.
So it's really exciting. We're going to look for that state, the same as we did before, a second before, and theoretically she gets very quiet, so we should be able to get the data. She's doing full swing outside into a target, and now we have the technology that we actually can go outside and do that.
And Tina, of course, now that she's where she belongs, drops the ball right into that impossibly small square in the middle of the target.
Ah!